Hello, guys, and thanks for joining us on today's interesting episode of Madrid, My DNA, the home of everything Madridistas, as we discuss you throughout Real Madrid latest and important updates. Kickstarting with today's agenda, Real Madrid will move on to Manchester City superstar if Kylian Mbappe does not agree a move by January 15th. We are going to be talking you through that on this episode as we move forward. And shortly after that, we will quickly turn our attention elsewhere as Real Madrid has reportedly launched inquiry for Sevilla's 20 years old left back amidst injury crisis at the club. We are also going to be talking you through that as we move forward on this episode. So please stay tuned right up to the end. Do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bell so you do not miss on our next update. As we enter the new year, the Real Madrid Kylian Mbappe talks are once again heated up, with the French superstar set to become a free agent at the end of the ongoing campaign. While Paris Saint-Germain remain optimistic about tying him down to a new contract, Real Madrid are also planning on presenting him with a new contract very early in January. Considering that he will be free to negotiate with the club of his desire, starting from January, Los Blancos do not wish to waste any time and send a lucrative contract worth 26 million per year to him right away. However, at the same time, Real Madrid are expecting a swift response from the French international, ideally before January 15, if reports are to be believed. As such, RS is now reporting that if Mbappe does not agree to join Real Madrid within January 15 deadline set by the club, they will swiftly move on to Plan B, which happens to be Manchester City superstar Haaland. It is well established by this point that Los Blancos are huge admirers of the Norwegian hitman and hold a strong interest in acquiring his services. However, as things stand, Mbappe continues to be their main target. But if the Frenchman does not respond positively to their contract offers within the stipulated deadline, Real Madrid will quickly turn their focus to Haaland. After all, the Merengues will need a lot of time to negotiate a deal for the 23-year-old striker. Considering he is an indispensable commodity for Manchester City, the rumored presence of a release clause in his contract might help matters, but even then, the operation will not be straightforward, with the citizens already trying to tie Haaland down to a new deal. So the next couple of weeks might be pivotal for both Mbappe and Real Madrid, and whether the parties end up uniting or not. So having discussed and concluded with that, we are going to quickly turn our attention elsewhere, as Real Madrid have reportedly launched inquiry for 20-year-old La Liga right back, according to reports. Real Madrid have been rocked by injuries throughout the campaign, which has brought to light some deficiencies within the squad. A new centre-back is likely to arrive in January transfer window in the absence of Alaba and Eder Militao. Meanwhile, the club is also planning on signing a new left-back in the summer, possibly Alphonso Davies as a long-term solution. However, at the same time, Los Blancos cannot afford to overlook the right-back position for much longer, as they only have Daniel Carvajal and Lucas Vazquez as options, which both players are in their 30s. Furthermore, Vasquez's contract expires at the end of the season, and even though a renewal could be on the cards, it would make sense to have a succession plan in place. A younger player who can learn from Carvajal before taking over in a couple of years. Chelsea's Reece James has been long linked with Real Madrid, but his recent and recurring injury woes has become a concern. Amid this, ABC Sevilla is reporting that Real Madrid have shown interest in rising La Liga prospect Juan Luis Sanchez of Sevilla. The 20-year-old is enjoying his breakthrough season in La Liga in 2023-24 campaign after having spent the previous season away on loan at Madrid'S in the lower divisions. Juanlo has played 20 times across all competitions for Sevilla this term, racking up 3 assists in the process. The youngster started out as a center midfielder in his youth career before moving to the right flank and is now being utilized as a right back, where he has performed well. As per the report, Real Madrid have asked about the situation of the Sevilla academy graduate, whose contract expires in 2026. However, they are not the only club interested, as Brighton and Hove Albion and Osasuna are also looking at the young star. Sevilla, for their part, might be open to a sale for a sizable fee, as they could use some financial injections. It remains to be seen if Real Madrid decide to make a move for the versatile right back come this summer. So having talked on that, we have come to the end of this episode. Thanks for following us right up to the end. See you next time, and Hala Madrid to us all.